Hi guys, Nathan Middle Down Under here. I hope you're all doing well. Weekend once again. I haven't made a video in over a month now. I thought I'd jump on and do a bit of an update. Not a huge amount here, 9 items I think, and what I will say, they are all brand new 2026 releases. So hopefully I won't say that again. But yeah, let's crack on. 3 CDs and 6 vinyl, I think, if I counted correctly. I'll start with the CDs first. First one is the brand new album, as I said it again, from the one and only Japanese Love Bites, all female fronted band, really good heavy metal. And if you know what Love Bites sounds like, expect nothing different from this album here. Just absolute shredding guitars, amazing vocals, melodies. There's even one quite a heavy song on here, quite doomy in places. Reaper's Lullaby, fantastic song. The Castaway, amazing song. Blazing Halo, just really good cracking heavy metal out of Japan. I'm actually seeing this band live in a few months time, which I can't wait for. A band I never thought I'd see live, and now I get the opportunity to. There's the girls on the back there. Yeah, 2 guitarists, a shred masterclass, and the drummer, can't remember her name. God, she can hit those drums. Amazing speed. So, yeah, fantastic album. I really like the album art there as well. Probably AI, but is what it is. That's the Japanese CD version, so it comes with typical CD obi and the typical Japanese book with Japanese. Unfortunately, I cannot read Japanese, but of course it comes with the English lyric book with lyrics, of course, and photos of each band member, and there's a full shot in here somewhere. Yeah, the album will be coming out on vinyl. I'm probably not going to pick that up, as I own everything else that they've put out on a CD, so I'll probably stick to the same format. I only have one album on vinyl, and that is their debut EP, which I picked up a long time ago now, and it is worth an absolute fortune. Probably the most expensive album I have in my collection. I paid a pretty penny for it back in the day, but it's only going up and up and up. But not an album I'd ever sell. Really enjoy having that in the collection. But yeah, Love Bites, outstanding power, if I didn't already say. Cracking stuff. This came out on Napalm Records. They were signed just recently, actually, to Napalm, one of my favourite labels. Well, it actually is my favourite label. But yeah, check them out, Love Bites, if you like your Japanese rock and metal. Next one is a band that people either love or hate these days. Completely changed their style over the last from the last 3 albums. Before that, they were full-on thrash metal, which was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely loved it. That's how I came onto the band, thanks to Mark G with a C. He got me into the band. Love them to pieces. But yeah, the last 3 albums have been completely different, more modern metal sounding now. And a lot of people just do not like it at all. You go to their YouTube channel and the music videos they put up, and people just give them so much crap in the comments. But for what it is, I still really enjoy them. It's nothing like the thrash. I enjoy that much more, but I can still take the band. And the band I'm talking about is Finland's Lost Society. Hell of a State of Mind. Just really good modern metal. If this band had never done thrash in the first place, I reckon they'd have a lot more fans. This came out on Nuclear Blast, of course, this year. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. I still take the thrash, of course. But great songs on here like Afterlife, Kill the Light. I thoroughly enjoy it for what it is. Saw the band live in 2024, I think I saw them. It was either 24 or 25. Inside, of course, we just have the lyrics, and there's the band there. Obviously, they don't care what people think; they're just doing what they enjoy doing these days, and yeah, all good to them. But yeah, Lost Society and Hell is a State of Mind. Still always pick up their releases. And the last band CD I'm going to talk about, it's a band I did a spotlight on a number of years ago now, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Absolutely love the band. They're out of Spain. They're a melodic hard rock band, female fronted. And yeah, I did a spotlight because I enjoy them that much. I own everything they've ever put out, CD singles, full-length CDs, vinyl. And when I discovered they were putting out a new album, I had to jump on that, of course. The band I'm talking about is Ecstasy. The album is called Phoenix. Came out on BM Burning Minds, I believe. Yeah, but yeah, really, really cracking album. Just takes off from all the other stuff they've put out. Inside, of course, we just have the typical lyrics and photos of each individual band member. There's the vocalist there. What was cool about this, it actually signed it specifically to me. It says, "To Nathan, thanks for all the support, love, peace, and rock and roll." And that's what this music is all about. Real feel-good rock and roll. But yeah, awesome to get the signed booklet. But as I said, because I own the CD, I had to pick up the vinyl as well. Exactly the same album art there. There, slightly different picture there on the back. And what was cool about this, they actually signed the inner envelope, or whatever you call it, inner sleeve I should say. It says, "To Nathan, love, peace, and rock and roll," and fully signed by the band, which was awesome. Would have preferred if it signed the album art cover, but it is what it is. Sonia standard black wax, but it also came with a sticker, which is inside. I pulled it out. A couple of signed cards, which was awesome, and these will fit quite nicely with all the other signed cards I have from the band. So it's very, very nice of them to also throw those in. So yeah, really good melodic hard rock out of Spain. Great tracks on here. Can't get enough. I love that song. Time We Won't Forget, Save Me, We Live and Die for rock and roll. Just really good melodic hard rock out of Spain. Love them. Now going on to something completely different. We have a bit of Brazilian thrash metal, brutal thrash metal, I would say, and that is the brand new album from Nervosa. The album is called Slave Machine. Really cool cover there. Also came out on Napalm Records. And here is gatefold. They actually have 2 bass players in the band. And a few guys who've been in the vinyl community for a number of years may actually recognize her. She used to be part of the vinyl community, and also went out and did showed stuff from going to shows, that kind of stuff. But phenomenal lady there. She is not out of Brazil, she is out of Europe somewhere. But yeah, really, really cool to have her in Nervosa. So we have, she's the bass player and she is the bass player. What's her name? I forgot. I should know her name. I've followed her for so many years. But yeah, my brain doesn't function properly anymore. I'll pull the hate it when they get stuck inside. Just the typical lyrics. Where is it? Emily Herway. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Yeah, I've followed her for a long time here on YouTube. She still makes the odd video, not too many anymore, showing stuff she's picked up and band-related stuff. But yeah, you should really enjoy her videos. She's just so much thrash. She used to be a massive fan of Municipal Waste and Dr. Living Dead. But yeah, but going back on to Nervosa, brutal thrash, as they always do. Great songs on here like the title track, Slave Machine, Ghost Notes, 30 Seconds. The whole album is pretty damn brutal and I absolutely love it. So yeah, if you haven't heard Nervosa before, or you have heard Nervosa and you didn't know this album was out, it is out and it is fantastic. And the vinyl is actually on the player at the moment, on the record player at the moment. It's just black wax, so there's no need to show that. And then leading on from that one, we have the brand new album from Exodus and Goliath. Mixed reviews on this one, but I really enjoy it. I actually prefer this over the new Megadeth and Creator, apart from one song which I don't like. Not a fan at all of the title track. Just very slow for Exodus and quite doomy, which I like doom, a little bit of doom, but yeah, it just doesn't suit Exodus in my opinion. Trying something different, but for me it just didn't quite work. But the rest of the album is absolutely fantastic. Also came out at Napalm Records. Pretty sure this one came out at Napalm too. Yep, that came out in Napalm as well, so this seems about all about Napalm, as a lot of my videos are. But it's a 2026 release, of course. There's the band there. Obviously they haven't got Sousa in the band anymore, but Rob Jukes has come back, and I've always enjoyed Jukes' stuff, so of course I was going to enjoy this album. But yeah, certainly not complaining myself about the album. I reckon it's really good, and we'll set the lyrics and stuff on the inner sheet. This one came out on, it's a double vinyl set. I think it just came out on black wax, which it did. So yeah, very happy to also have the new album from Exodus. Righty-ho, this is probably the album I've had for the longest in this collection update. Got this as soon as it came out, pre-ordered it, had to have it, absolutely adore their first album. Was actually going to go and see this band live when I was in the UK a couple of years back, but unfortunately didn't quite make it. I was also going to go and see Shireen Atali and Visions of Atlantis, and also missed that show as well. Just logistical reasons when we were over there. But yeah, shame that I didn't. But I'm talking about the band, UK band, Tail Gunner and Midnight Blitz. Now, it's slightly different from their debut album. Like I say, this is more hard rock. It's still heavy metal, a bit more hard rock coming into it, rather than the debut Guns for Hire, which is a fantastic album. But I actually think I do prefer this one a little bit more, because it's a bit more melodic. Still very Iron Maiden-ish in its sound and the songs. And just like Iron Maiden, of course, Steve Harris is the lead man in the band on bass, and also with Tail Gunner, it is the bass player who seems to lead the band, does all the interviews and that kind of thing. The man, yeah, the whole band is absolutely amazing. Absolute shredding guitars. The song Midnight Blitz, the title track, when I first heard that, I thought that was a cracking tune. The video clip's awesome. There's the gatefold with the band members there. But my favourite song on this album has to be the closing track, Eulogy. There's something about, especially the beginning of the song, really resonates with me. It makes me so happy, and yeah, absolutely love that track. But the whole album in its entirety is great. Tears in the Rain, Dead Until Dark, Night Raiders, another fantastic song. But this also came out on Napalm Records. Very happy to have this. Actually spoke to the bass player. Should actually know his name, but yeah, I don't. I can't remember the top of my head. I'm just asking if he'd be doing any shows in Europe. They'll be doing any shows in Europe in end of July, August. But unfortunately, there won't be anywhere near where I'm going to be, so a bit of a bummer. This came out on a semi-transparent red wax. So yeah, very happy that they put out a new album. I remember when the first album came out, when I did my little review of it, I was hoping they had a long career, and yeah, second album out now, so it takes plenty more. We have two left. Now these ones are slightly lighter in style. First of all, we have the debut solo album from the one and only Fabienne Erni. Now, if you don't know who Fabienne is, she is the vocalist in the band Elvati and the band Illumishade, out of Switzerland, of course, just like Illumishade and Elvati, and an absolute cracking voice. Actually haven't had a chance to listen to this album. It only turned up a couple days ago, but as you can see, it is signed by Fabi. The album is called Starvale. If I'm not mistaken, this is self-released. I might be wrong on that one. No, I'm not too sure. But there's the back there. I've only heard the tracks she's put out on YouTube, which are awesome. There's the gatefold with her flying through the clouds, which is exactly what her music sounds like. Very magical. She was a fantastic piano and keyboardist as well, and it's covered with a hard stock. Was up with a hard stock inlay with the lyrics, but they are so tiny. Even with my glasses off, quite hard to read at my age. But yeah, really looking forward to giving this a listen. Also came with little bookmark of sorts, a little handwritten note. Says, "Dear Nathan, thank you so much. Enjoy Starvale with love, Fabi." Cool little personal note there. And then also came with a signed picture from Fabi, and I think that's an absolutely amazing photograph of her. So very happy to have that. I have other signed stuff from Fabi, but that will go into the collection quite nicely. And this came out on also came with a sticker. Amazing. You might not be able to tell here, but it's marble, green, very forest green, white and black marble. You can't really see the black in the you can see the green on here, but yeah, one of the best vinyl colors I have in my collection, and yeah, really awesome stuff. So yeah, Fabienne Erni out of Switzerland, debut solo album, and amazing stuff. And one left before I let you get back to your busy days or relaxing days here on the weekend. We have the third album from Chez Kane, Reckless. Now this goes right back to the 80s. If you were driving down the road on a summer's day with the windows down, blaring this, yeah, it would be fantastic. I just wish it was. I've got to pick up the CD as well, so when summer comes around, I could do that. But yeah, as I said, her third album. She's out of the UK. She's actually on one of those cruisers at the moment playing, which is awesome for her. There's the back there, and as you can see, very 80s inspired by what she is wearing. The song Reckless, awesome. Night of Passion, Body Rock, came out on Frontiers, this album, so obviously melodic hard rock is what it is. And inside there's another photograph of her. I discovered Ches 7, 8, maybe even 10 years ago, because she was in a band with her two sisters, and I really enjoyed their stuff. The album, they were called Caned, obviously because the three sisters, their name is Kane, and yeah, unfortunately they went their separate ways, and Ches went solo, and this is her third album, and it's fantastic. Well, from what I've heard, I've only heard 3 of the songs on it so far, but yeah, really looking forward to checking out the rest. Awesome 80s inspired hard rock, and it came out on a sort of like semi-transparent turquoise, and as you can see, even by the label, the Ches Kane, it's very 80s inspired there, with the neon lights. So check that out. It also came with a little signed card from Ches. Actually have another signed photograph of Ches up there on my wall, and I actually have a signed big signed poster from the band Caned with like all the sisters and all the band members all signed it, and it's like about 9 or 10 band members. So yeah, really happy that I picked up the new Ches Kane. So that's my little update. Coming up, I've got quite a few pre-orders on the way, and there's a lot of bands who are saying they're putting out new albums at some point this year, which I will definitely be jumping on. But yeah, until I see you guys next, have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.